Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Let's play some daily games. Today is January 4th, 2026. It is Sunday, and we're going to start with Wordle number 1660. Alright. Let's go strip. Day 4 of strip. Okay. Huh. Is it a word that starts with P or not? How many more P words do we have? Like, like peasy, easy peasy, right? P-E-A-S-Y? Or... no, it can't be pasty because there's no T. Pushy? Oh, I kind of like that. Pushy. Ooh, okay. Pesky. Yes, okay, well, it's also good. Pansy, like a flower. Uh, oh, what's that word? Posy? Is this like a word or something? Oops. I don't know about that. What about posy? Like that. Run around the rosy pocket full of posies or something. Uh, I do like pesky and pushy though. I don't know which one I should go for. I guess I could try something like pesky, and because E is a pretty good letter, and if it's not that, we'll show. If it's Y, then it'll be pushy, right? Let's try it. Oh, it's not that. It's something else. Okay, P something S. E could be here. E could be at the end. Okay. Tentatively put E at the end first. So maybe. P. Oh, what about posse? P-O-S-S-E. That's a good one. I'm gonna try that. Not think too much about it. Let's go. It is posse. Ooh, double S's there. I did not think about that at all. Okay, 3 guess solved. Still pretty good. Okay, let's look at calc. Today's answer is posse. Started with strip. Let's see how many we have. 18 probable answers, 339 unlikely possibilities. Best guesses would have been passe. How do you say that? Passe. Pause. Pause was a good. I was thinking pause, but I suppose because I had this thought that this one had been done before, so I didn't want to do that, and then I went to like the P ending in Y territory, so that's Y, and then what I did was pesky, which I like the look of. 2 probable answers. Oh yeah, still P-A-S-S-E. How do I pronounce it? Is it like passe? Like I think I've heard of this. Yeah, passe. Past one's prime or behind the times, like outdated, right? So that was still a possibility, but it has like a foreign language origin, like a French kind of origin. So I don't know if they would have used that. Possibly. I mean, yeah. So yeah, but I ended up getting it with posse. Okay, let's check Word Finder if passe has been done before. No, don't. Whether it's on the Wordle list or not, I'm not too sure. But if it is, then something to look out for. If that's the case. Okay, so what about pushy? Pushy, not yet. But is it possible? I think yeah, they could do pushy. Pushy feels like a common enough word. Okay, so pesky has been done before. So pesky is out. Pushy could still be in. Passe could also still be in. Let's check pause. Pause has been done before. Okay, February 10th, 2022. Okay, so pause is out. Put a pause in it. So yeah, that was it. A nice 3 guess solve. Okay, I'm just 9 away from my 100th 3 guess solve, so that's pretty good. So I feel like I'm getting better at 3s and 4s thanks to my really good starter. Still no 1, but you know, they'll come. They'll come. All right, let's move on to connections. You're playing number 938. Great. All right, today's 16 words are grump, copy, block, print, issue, scan, crank, sack, reel, eat tail, tackle, wind, drear, blitz, coil, and addition. Okay, e-tail. Could be, I mean, retail, maybe missing the R. Detail, missing the D, possibly, but the rest don't look like they're missing letters, though. I do feel like. Unless it's endings. So grump has rump, e-tail has tail at the end, drear has rear, and then what else? What else at the end? Okay, when you see the fourth one though, lock doesn't fit that because it's supposed to be like your back ear, right? So is crank like is rank? your back area. It's possible, okay, but I definitely do think rump rear e-tail could be because e-tail. Otherwise, the only thing I know e-tail before is like it's like e-retail, electronic retail, but you know, I don't really see that happening with the other stuff. I don't know what that can connect with. Or it could be a misspelled word, maybe like email, one that are misspelled. I don't know. Leave it for now. Copy, uh, print, scan. They kind of feel like functions in for computer or something, but then well, but block doesn't really work, right? I don't think so. I don't think block works there. Okay. A crank is like a machine. Coil, could be like a metal coil. Could be uh, tackle is like fishing machinery, right? Tackle, crank, coil, reel. Maybe they're parts of a fishing pole. Maybe a crank, tackle, coil. Maybe I could try that. No, one away. Dang it. Okay. That's an interesting one. Move it. Oh, right. Crank. If rank means back area, then maybe that's why that's not in there. Okay. What would go with like if it's a fishing rod thing, like real alcohol coil, then I'm not sure about the fourth one though. But I guess I could try the back end ones first, and hopefully that's right. Dreary to rump. Right, maybe that's it. Hopefully. One away too. What the hell is going on? Oh yeah. Okay, so it's not. I don't know where. Crank probably means something else. Then okay. Okay. Sue, copy, can maybe? Do you call your back area your can? Maybe it's possible. I'm gonna call it echo, addition, or rent. Okay, I guess I'll try. I only have 2 guesses left, so this has got to be right. Oh my god. Thank goodness. But clustering letters, so it was can. Yeah, I thought about it briefly in my head. I didn't say it aloud, but I didn't really believe that. I thought rank to be your like back region sounded more likely. I don't know. Okay, so I already did real tackle, coil, and crank, and that was one away. I don't know if crank was the incorrect one, then coil, maybe not. Maybe crank is right, real tackle, and then coil is the one that's not right. Okay, let's remove that. Blitz. Um, blitz. What is that? Does that mean like an attack, right? No. Um. About what about no wind but wind, right? So you wind in a fishing pole? Maybe. Issue, copy, edition, print. They're all like magazine things. Okay, I could do that one first, just to make my life a little bit easier. Because screw the reverse. I don't care. I just want to survive right now. So I need these to clear to get it out of my head. So I only have 2 guesses left. So it's really, really dangerous. So yeah. Okay, if I think real tackle, I'm gonna be crank. Possibly so. The sack is like to fire someone. That's coil. King coil, sad sack, block. Or are these like oh wait a minute. Tackle maybe. Let me put in coil. Okay, so okay, block, blitz, tackle, and sack. They sound like okay, I don't know whether crank is right, but it does kind of sound like block, blitz, tackle, and sack. It could be like sports, especially specifically football moves, I think. So maybe these are the fishing? Or oh no, real crank coil are just sort of like the same movements. They're probably synonyms, I think. The action of like rolling something up, maybe? Yes. Spool. Okay. I don't know if this means like the noun or I think this is the verb spool. Okay. And then I think these are like football moves or something. That's right. Defense football player. Okay, anyway, think football moves, I think that's good enough because considering I don't really know much about American football than that. So I think okay, survived with 2 guesses. Um, struggled a little bit with the butt, but yeah. I guess I went butt of the joke. Okay, and then also suffered a little bit with the spool. I'm thinking it was about the fishing rod thing, so it wasn't. That's what I thought. Because I didn't really know parts of the fishing rod, so I just tried to guess something like you know. Anyway, synonyms for butt plus starting with letter rear. I know like your rear end, tail, rump. I know that too, but yeah. I guess I may have heard of something like that, but wasn't very confident in that one. Did briefly consider it though. But yeah, I would say it's a 50-50 between it being a tough football and not because the e-tail one was almost a pretty obvious like what else could it be except for the tail bit, right? And then that put me onto like getting drear and grump, etc. But then I struggled with the scan one, so I feel like it's easy enough to know what the theme is, but maybe you might struggle to find perhaps the third or fourth word that goes into this group if you're not too familiar with like what what else you can call butts, you know. So yeah, paper publication pretty easy. Copy edition, issue print. Although I didn't really like latch onto that idea quickly enough, and unless I made a couple of mistakes. And the spool one, coil, crank, rewind. I think just like to spool around something like a piece of thread or string. Things a defensive football player does: blitz, block, sack, and tackle. I know of block and tackle, and I might have heard of a blitz before, but the sack one, not too familiar with it. But yeah, it seemed like a sort of like just the moves that they do. Okay, I'm sure you this sports thing should make up for yesterday's Rihanna category. So those of you who watch sports, I think you'll be saying, "Hallelujah! Thank you, Rihanna, for giving us a chance to come back after the tough Rihanna group." Which was more in my favor, except for this one. So the scales are balanced again. We had one day where I was doing better, then the day where I made 2 mistakes and barely survived, but I did in time, so that was great. Yeah, close call there. Let's see. Current streak 17. All right. So we're on to the last thing in the game for today, which is the LA Times mini crossword by Elizabeth C. Porsky. All right. 1 across, Dracula author Stoker, Bram Stoker. 5 across, The Blank Red Habit, song from Hamilton. Don't know. 6 across, area hotel lobbies often. Don't know. 8 across, away from the office. What's that mean? I don't know. 9 across, tub outlet. I have no idea. 1 down, new beginning. New beginning. Don't know. 2 down, spinning helicopter cart. Rotor. 3 down, major artery aorta. 4 down, Roman 2003. Okay, so I know it's gonna be I. 2000. That means. Oh, maybe MM 2000. I guess so. Could be. 5 across, the blank red habits. The room. Sounds like it. The 6 across, every hotel lobbies often. Atria. Okay. 8 across, away from the office, not in. Okay. 9 across, tub outlet. Drain. Oh, there we go. 52 seconds. Yeah. Let's take a closer look at the clues. 1 across, Dracula author Stoker. That's Bram Stoker, very famous author, very famous novel even, and adapted into so many things. 1 down, new beginning. New beginning. Right. Oh, I see. What comes before new? Brand, because you say brand new, so that's the beginning of new. Okay. It took me too long. I didn't see that. 2 down, spinning helicopter parts. So those are the blades. I think those are called the rotors. 3 down, major artery. That's the aorta. It's the biggest one. I think it connects to the heart or something. 4 down, Roman 2003. I wasn't really sure about what the 2000 letter was. I know, of course, Roman numeral 3 is just I. But then I was like, wait, if one of it is M, then if it's just 2000, 1000, 1000, then you have the same letter, right? So, sometimes you just gotta ease your brain a little bit. 7 down, New England Cape. Cape Ann? Is that the place? I've never heard of it. Trivia I wouldn't know. Yeah, region of Massachusetts in the U.S. Okay. All right. What else? 5 across. The blank red happens. Song from Hamilton. I know Hamilton is like very famous musical. I just don't really know the song, so this is the room where it happens. 6 across. Airy hotel lobbies often. I know atrium is the singular. Atria is the plural. So I guess atrium is sort of like a more open air lobby as opposed to a very like closed one with a floor above or like ceiling. You could say, yeah. 8 across, away from the office, right? You're out, aka you're not in the office. 9 across, tub outlet. So in the bathtub, because I was thinking tub outlet as in like a plug or something, like electrical outlet. But I was like, what? Why would you have an electrical outlet in the tub? Because it's not safe actually. But and just anyway, just the outlet is just something where things go out of. So the tub outlet, that's the drain, is where water goes out of your tub and into the pipes. Okay. So trivia, Bram Stoker, sure, but pretty popular one. Aorta, I guess. health trivia. Roman numerals, I think most people know this one. Cape Ann trivia. Didn't know that one. I think that Ann probably is the one I just didn't know the most. Adria vocabulary. Yeah, and that's pretty. And 5 across, also trivia. Room and Habits, the Hamilton song. I think not everybody's gonna know that one, but I guess it's guessable. With the letters that we filled in, like OOM, I figured out that it was probably room. I didn't know what this one down was, but thankfully, the 2 down, 3 down, 4 down helped me, fill in the blanks enough so I could just suss out what the answer was. All right. Let me know how you did for today's Wordle, Connections, and LA Times Meaning Crossword. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.